And this is Big D, and today you played some on the PlayStation 5, and what were some of the basics of the game. I'm gonna go over a certain build that I'm working on, and do a little bit of gameplay. So first, what you're gonna see here. This is a guy that I am, and this guy over here. This is Zenon. And what Zenon does is he has his forge over here, and if you open that up, you can take all the weapons that you currently have, and you can upgrade them, you can salvage them, you can enchant them, you can do all kinds of stuff here. But with the new update that came out called the Primal update, you can go over to Xenon here, and he has his own little shop, and you can buy weapons, lifestones, rings, charms, amulets, banners, and even augments. Now, um, if you go over here and you press the circle button, you can go to different realms. You know, there's earth, water, and air. And you can do hunt missions, which are these blue diamond things. If we go down here, where the green ones, where you can explore a realm that you already did, and you can find certain kind of treasure. You can do different kind of challenges if you want to, and learn the secrets of the realm. So that's actually good if you want to farm for legendary stuff. Primal stuff now is the best stuff to get because of the new update that came out for Godfall. Um, and then the red ones, those are the bosses. If you see something like this, that means it's locked and you can't do it yet. As you can see, I need 10 earth sigils, 10 water sigils, and 10 air sigils in order to unlock this story mission. And what that is telling me is that I have to do some hunts in each of these regions that I have unlocked in order to do this story mode. So, that's what that is. And if we go over here, we see these guys over here. These are all the valor plates that you can unlock. Now, when you start the game, you are a guy named Orin. And Orin is this guy right here. And that's the valor plate that you start with. Once you progress through the story, and you can collect enough resources, you can walk up to a valor plate, press the circle button, and if you have enough resources, you can craft a new valor plate. Now, I will mention this: some of these valor plates, um, I think some of these are male and female. I don't know exactly which are which, but you can basically tell when you craft the valor plates and put them on your character, and then you do the story mode and you talk to Sanctum, and then if you listen closely to the voice, you'll notice whether or not you're a male. It doesn't really bother me all that much because the valor plates have their own um, Archon ability, as you can see on the right. This one specifically is the Mesa valor plate, and as you can see, I have enough resources to craft this. I'm not going to craft it right now, but if I craft it and equip it, I get a 10% chance to inflict poison to my enemies. And when I unleash Archon Fury, which is used by pressing the L3 and R3 buttons once the meter is full, I unleash a shockwave that deals earth damage. And during the Archon Fury, I get 90% chance to inflict poison, 100% damage to poison enemies, and my attacks deal earth damage. That is the Mesa Valor Plate. Next over here, and this is one of my personal favorites, is the Hinterclaw. Now, the Hinterclaw Valor Plate, that's the one that your brother Macros, the main villain of the game, that's his Valor Plate. And a lot of people like this one because of the critical hit chance and the critical hit damage that the Valor Plate gives you. And also, when you activate it, you call forth 3 Spirit Warriors to aid you in battle. This is actually a really, really good Valor Plate. I like it a lot. I have another character that has a build going with the Hinterclaw. Now, with Godfall, you can only have 3 save slots for 3 different builds that you can have. The only downside is if you decide to make a new character for a new build, you have to start all the way from square one. And yes, that means that you have to go through the story mode, do all the missions and all that right off the bat. So, that's what that is. And that's the Hinterclaw Valor Plate. That's what that does. Next we have Alumina. Oh boy, I just need one more etheric filament for this guy. I haven't used Alumina yet. I mean, it's a cool looking Valor Plate, really cool looking Valor Plate, but it's 15% weak point damage. Now, what weak point damage is that sometimes if you stun an enemy or if you blind them, you'll see this glowing little orange orb or ball, whatever it is, on the enemy. If you hit that, you do additional damage, and it'll knock the enemy down or knock them back or stuff like that. So you always want to have weak point damage, because hence the name, the enemies are weak in that specific spot once you hit them with your weapon. Now, Alumina unleashes a shockwave that deals physical damage and reveals enemy weak points. And during Archon Fury, you unleash a shockwave every 18 seconds that deals physical damage and reveals enemy weak points. 40% weak point damage, 40% weak point damage when you perform a death blow. So Alumina might be good. I haven't tried that one yet, but that one might be a good one. Next, we have Aegis Horn. Now, Aegis Horn, a lot of people use Aegis Horn when they do the Ascended Trial of Tower of Trials, which can only be accessed after you beat the game. So, Aegis Horn calls for 3 Spirit Warriors to aid you in battle, just like some of the others, but you take 5% less damage. And if you're in a party, you and the nearby allies take 30% less damage. Whenever you are hit, you shoot 3 projectiles to deal physical damage to nearby enemies. So Aegis Horn, it might be a good one to use. Next, we have this moth-looking guy. I don't like the look of this one very much, but this is Vertigo. And Vertigo does shock damage. 10% chance to inflict shock, and at least a shockwave that deals air damage. 90% chance to inflict shock, and 100% damage to shock enemies who attack to deal air damage. Vertigo might be good for dual blades, which is one of the weapons that you can use, so that might be good for that. This guy, I actually like this guy. This is Mobius. Mobius does void damage, and void damage on enemies. So void damage is really, really good. I like void damage a lot. 10% chance to inflict curse. And when you use Archon Fury, you summon 3 Void Sentinels, which is really nice. 90% chance to inflict curse. 100% damage to cursed enemies, and your attack to deal void damage. That one is really, really nice. Okay. Next, we have Bulwark. Now, Bulwark is bleed damage. And that was really, really good. And you summon 3 physical sentinels this time, and you inflict bleed, and you do physical damage. Bulwark is actually a good one. I'd use that one. It's actually pretty good. This is the one I'm currently using. This is Phoenix. As you can see, that's the one I'm currently using right now, and I'm very happy with it because I'm trying to do a fire build with the Phoenix. Trying to go with that. I did do a Greyhawk build one time because Greyhawk works really well with the dual blades because it's good for soul shatter build up and soul shatter is you do damage to an enemy until they get down to a little tiny bit left, and you push the R2 button and they blow up in a million pieces. That's called a soul shatter. So the Greyhawk, that's pretty much what it does. It's pretty much all for soul shatter build up. The only thing is that no matter what valor plate you pick, you can always use whatever weapon you want. But there are a lot of builds out there that people are putting on YouTube, and they say that pick this one, not this one. You know, pick this valor plate, not that valor plate. So I guess according to what people are saying, each valor plate goes with a certain kind of build that's really powerful in the game. But you know, it's a free world, it's a free country, so just do whatever. So anyway, that's Greyhawk. Next we have let's see, Typhon, and Typhon does chill damage, and he does 3 water sentinels. So that's what Typhon does. Typhon does water damage. And then this big guy here, everybody likes this guy. This is Armistice, and Armistice does breach damage and leaks a breach shockwave to deal physical damage. Now look at all this during Archon Fury. You do 50% breach damage, 100% damage to breach enemies, 100% takedown damage, and 50% damage whenever you defeat a breach enemy or defeat an enemy with a takedown. You get all that during Archon Fury. So Armistice is really, really good. And plus, I like how that looks. I like the color. You can change the color and stuff like that to valor plates. So those are the valor plates. If we go over here, this is Sanctum. Kind of creepy that she she's looking right at you and followed you wherever you wherever you. Geez, that's pretty creepy there, Sanctum. Wherever you go, if you go, you can't go this way apparently. I don't know why. There's a door there. You can't go that way. But if you go over here, the door opens up, and that opens up, and that's the training area. You can train any kind of moves or whatever. So we're gonna go back down here for now, and if you press the touchpad, you open up the menu. Now, as you can see, on the far right, it says attributes, and you got red, blue, and green. Red is might, blue is spirit, and green is vitality. And you can see I have 901 might, 916 spirit, and 1,165 vitality. My primary damage per second, DPS, is 226. Secondary DPS, 286. My maximum hit points is 1,781. Key stats. Critical hit chance at 10%. Critical hit damage plus 68%, which is really good. I like that. Weak point damage at 43.4%. Soul Shadow buildup 17.9%. Lifestone health recovery at 1,023. That's pretty good. Banner over health only at 15. I have no physical resistance, no fire resistance, 13% water resistance, no air resistance, no earth resistance, and no void resistance. Now, that's not good, because they say you want resistance in all categories, because if you don't have any, or it's just one category, you're going to get killed quite a lot. So those are your basic stats. But if you want detailed stats, as you can see at the very, very bottom, press the square button, and it brings up all of the detailed stats about your character. You know, everything that you want to know, everything that you need to know. And I'm not going to go over it all because there's a lot of information there. So, So use a directional pad and you can check your gear and whatever. So this is all the stuff that you can equip. You can equip 2 weapons, and then you can press the triangle button to switch between the weapons. The combo that I like to go with on the longsword and longsword because of quick attacks, warhammer because of maximum damage, and both of those are really good. And right now I'm level 34 out of 50. 50 is a cap. Now once you reach level 50, that is a cap. But because of the primal update, you can still power up what they call ascension levels, and you can go all the way up to, I think it's 375 is the max level for ascension. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't gotten that far. On my other character, I'm at level 87 on ascension level. The highest you can go is 375. I'm not sure if you can go any higher than that. It'd be cool if you could, but I don't know if you can go any higher than that. But anyway, I got Call the Emerald Brand for Longsword, Tormentor for Warhammer, Crab Talisman for my Charm, Mistwalker's Amulet for my Amulet. I got 2 rings. That's what I really like. You can equip 2 rings here, and I got Ring of the First Sword, Ring of Embers. For my banner, I got a vampiric pennant. What the banner does is that when you press the up button when you're about to go into battle, the banner helps restore your health, which is really good. Sometimes it'll restore its health. Sometimes it'll summon like an ally to help you in battle. Sometimes it'll drain enemies' health. That kind of stuff. It's really good. And then they get the Lifestone. The Lifestone is what heals you, basically. So if you're low on health, you press the square button, you can heal yourself. The only downside is you only got 3 of them. So only use them when you absolutely have to. Pay attention to when you defeat an enemy, they drop like these glowing green orbs. Those restore your health. So if you're low on health, you'll have to pick those up to heal yourself. So anyway, if you want to switch weapons, or let's say you picked up a better weapon, you can always go through and check your weapons. There are different kinds. There's longswords, warhammers, let's see. There's polearms, great sword, and dual blades. Those are all the weapons that you can equip if you want to. Alright, and now we're going to go over to augments. Now what augments do is they give you special kind of abilities, but they also increase your basic stats. So augments by far are the most important items in the game because they increase your stats. And you can even upgrade these babies. So once you get one that's level 50 and it's the one that you want, you upgrade that, it'll upgrade your it'll also upgrade your stats too. So augments are really, really nice. Now because I'm working on a build, I don't have everything in the build as of now because I'm only level 34. I'm trying to get to 50. I'm trying to get all the items that I want. But for my augments, I have Force of Nature, I have Lion's Pride, Paradise, the Wolf's Fury, and then I have an epic augment called Expanded Mind. And that's what I have right now. All these, the remaining 4 augment slots are locked, which means I gotta level up some more to unlock those remaining slots. Now, if you press the R1 button, you can go over, excuse me, you can go over to the next tab, and you can check out your armory and stuff like that. Sorry. So if we go over to charms, it says I got 2 new charms here. That's what the exclamation point tells you. So I got these 2 new charms, and I got an amulet, and a banner, and I got 3 new augments. So if you go to Armory, Armory gives you everything that you have. Like all your weapons that you gathered, your Lifestones, your rings, charms, amulets, banners, and augments. It gives you all that you collected. Now, if you go over the skills, skills are really important because you have to pay attention to what they do and you have to read. So for your skills, you have so much. You got weapon techniques, weapon timing, might, rampage, polarity attacks, breach, siphon, critical hit damage, sudden slam, soul shatter, vitality, critical hit chance, archon fury, ailments, all stats, takedowns, recovery, resistance, shield prime, shield attacks, shield throw, banners, spirit, weak points, and finesse. And when you get your first skill point early on in the game, you want to go with finesse because level 1 for finesse, you press X while evading to perform an evasive slide. So instead of just dodging out of the way, you'll slide out of the way, which is a lot better. I like to have this at level 4 because you'll get 20% longer parry window, which is really good. I don't pay attention to the last one, which says your sprint attack will deal 50% damage to full health enemies. Um, I don't really pay attention to that. Like I said, I'm trying to follow a build. Now, when you play a game to where you're trying to follow a build that someone else has, you have to follow everything that's in that build. So if I want that build to try out that build for myself, I have to make sure everything is right. That includes the skill points. You know, the skill points and my equipment and my augments. You know, I got to make sure that everything is right in the build that I'm trying to follow. Um, if you go to resources, it'll tell you how much of electrum you got, and it'll tell you what it is. You know, all your resources are stored here, everything that you acquired so far. Social. Now, the cool thing about social, Godfall is an online game. You have to be online and have a secure online connection to play Godfall. The fun part about Godfall is I'm not sure about PS5 because not a whole lot of people have a PS5 right now. But Godfall is also released on PC consoles. And the fun part about Godfall is that whether you're playing the story or you're just playing the Ascended Tower Trials to try to get some better loot, you can start a party and you can invite your friends and you can do that kind of stuff with your friends, which is really cool. And you can also do story mode together. You and two other friends can play through the entire story of Godfall, and afterwards you can do the tower trials and get some better loot and do hunt missions and all that kind of stuff. I told my cousin about this game. He has the game, but he does not have a PlayStation 5 console as of now. I don't know. I don't know when the PS5 consoles are gonna not be so high in demand as they are now, because the scalpers out there are still taking away all the consoles when they go into stock everywhere, and nobody can get their hands on them because the scalpers and the bots keep taking them away. And that's been going on since September of last year when the pre-orders opened up when Sony had their live event on YouTube. So, but I was lucky enough to get one myself, and I'll leave it at that. So anyway, that's the social tab. That's what you can do. You can start a party, you and your friends. You can play through a story mode. You can do a bunch of side stuff too. You can do hunt missions. You can do the Tower of Trials. You can try to get better loot together, stuff like that. So I thought that was really, really cool, really nice to do. Codex. What the Codex does is it tells you about um, each and every single enemy lore, gameplay. You know, if you want to look at stuff, it'll basically tell you pretty much everything. You know, and if you go, it'll tell you different kind of enemies. You know, you can highlight them and press the X button. And it'll tell you what they do, their ability, what they're weak against, all kinds of stuff. It's pretty cool. And then you go over here to merits. Merits are very important. These are basically challenges in the game. And what they do is when you complete the challenges, you unlock skill points. So pay very, very good attention to these. Because they each have 3 different ranks. So for hunting, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have 8 of these here. 8 times 3 is 24. So that's a possible 24 skill points just from that. And you come down here to combat. And combat has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I believe. No, combat has... Wait, combat has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 33 skill points there. And you come down here to exploration, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's another 21 skill points. So if you want a lot of skill points, pay attention to the merits and try to do the merits, because it gives you experience too. Gold rewards: 1,000 experience, 10,000 electrum, and 10 dragon seal. And I have to pick up 600 items for that. I got 495 items now. So that'll be good. That'll be good to do. And then there's lore fragments, and it's all the now. If you get the gold, it'll tell you. It'll tell you about the gold, and you can always check your progress on what you're working on now, and all kinds of stuff. Really, it's pretty cool. So if you want a lot of skill points, go for the merits. You know, yeah, it's gonna take you some time. Yeah, it's a lot of work, but hey, it's worth it, because you never know when you're gonna get a merit award and you're gonna get a skill point. You never know. So that's the basics of Godfall. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna show some battle gameplay. So we're gonna head right into it here. So we have to unlock this. And like I said, I need 10 earth sigils, 10 water sigils, and 10 air sigils. I already have 5 earth sigils. But we're going to start from earth, and let's see here. We're going to do a hunt that will give me 5 earth sigils. And that's going to be the Decimus hunt here. So we'll go ahead and start that. And once you do that, it will show you the guy that you need to go kill when you go do a hunt. Now, when you do a hunt, there are objectives that you can do. But me, because it's time limited, I like to just go for the guy I'm hunting and kill him and be done with it. So that's what we're going to do. It basically shows you the way to go. So you just got to follow it. And it does move. You can go right past the enemies if you want to. You can fight them if you want to. But me, I don't worry about fighting them. So we're just going to go right over to where we got to go here. And once you follow the marker, it will move. So you gotta rotate the camera and follow it. Get past the enemies until you get to your mark, and then take them down. And there we go. And the thing with bosses is that once you take them down to that last little bit of health that they got, you press the R3 button to do a takedown, and that kills the enemy for good. Now, I got a banner there that I was looking for, so we'll equip that. Yeah, the Mace's banner roll. but it's level 10, so I'm not going to equip that because that was level 10. That was a level 10 hunt that we did. But it was a hunt that we had to do. So now we should have, if I go back to the air realm, we have 10 earth sigils. So we need to get 10 water and 10 air, and we'll be able to do this mission. So now we need to go to water. And let's go over to this hunt over here. That gives me 6 water sigils. 6 of them. And this one gives me 5. Alright, this one gives me 3, and this one gives me 2. So we're going to do these 2 hunts here, because one gives me 6 and one gives me 5. Which will give me 11 water sigils, even though I only need 10. But hey, that's a lot of water sigils for doing a hunt. Okay, so we gotta go kill Thrax. This ugly crocodile, reptile dude, whatever he is. Now the Thrax is a fire creature, and fire burns you, evidently. It's fire, you know, fire burns. Oh! So anyway, we're gonna go kill this guy, follow the marker, go past the enemy. Even though it says I got 45 minutes to kill this guy, I just like to go through the hunt, get to where I gotta go to kill the guy, collect all the loot, and then just be done with it. You know, I don't mind the small fry. So go up these stairs here, and there he is. Set my banner down. Alright, so now we're gonna kill this guy. Whoa! Oh, I forgot to parry. Oh, damn it. Okay. That is a northern technique. Northern weapon technique. This one is the southern. Do that by pressing the L2 button like that. You press L1, you bring up the shield. Press circle, you do that. Then R1 does your light combo. R2 does the heavy. Now, weak point. I'm hitting weak, all that stuff. And I just killed him. Yeah. And down he goes. Okay. And we collect all the loot here. Simple as that. Alright. I believe we just got like 5 earth sigils, I think. Let's see. Yeah, no, water sigils. Okay. So we got 5 of those. So we need 5 more. So we gotta go back to the water realm. And we can either do this one again and get the 5 water sigils that we need. Or we can do this one and get 6 of them. Now I'm gonna do this one. So now we have to beat this big fella here. Black Tide Boot. Now we gotta beat that guy. Okay. It shouldn't be too hard. It'll be a piece of cake, right? Alright, so here we go. You just gotta follow the marker. And go right to the guy, kill him, and be done with it. That easy, right? Okay. So just go right to it here. Go past the enemies here. Go this way. I gotta go right back to where I was. Alright. Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay. Wow, I don't know if I'll be able to beat these guys, but okay. Aw, damn it. Woohoo! Woo! I don't think so. Oh, you. Woo! Oh man. Oh boy. Nope. To go with. What? Haha! It's that. Ah, what the heck? Where'd he come from? Oh, come on. There we go. No. Ow! Oh. Yeah, take that. I'm gonna beat this guy. Oh, shit! Oh no. Nope, nope. Haha! Oh, oh, damn it. Woohoo! Ow, 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 ow. Alright, I'm gonna switch to my hammer now. Oh, that didn't do anything. Well, it did some damage, but... This asshole keeps... Oh, there we go, there we go. Oh. Get out of my way. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Woohoo! I don't think so. There we go. There we go. I got one. Yeah, bitch. Woohoo! Down he goes. Woo! Woo! Ha-ha! What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Woo! Nope. 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 Woo! Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Take that. Woo! I don't think so. Oh, ho, ho. He did that just in the nick of time, too. And down he goes. Yeah, bitch. Haha. Yeah. Alright. Well, that was a bit of a challenge, but we did it. Alright. Man, that was tough. That was really tough. Been a while since I've had a challenge like that. That was a tough one. that was good. That was tough. Yeah. That was a big old toughie. Big old toughie. Yeah. That was a big old toughie. Big old toughie. Yeah. That was a big old toughie. Big old toughie. I don't know why. Why is it no screen? I don't know why. Why is it okay? Don't know why there's no screen. Hold on here. Let's see. Don't know why there's no screen. Hold on. How do I? Oh. Video is paused, broadcasting only mic audio. Okay. Hold on. Captures and broadcast. Broadcast. No. Always? Let's do bottom left. BD. B screen. Video output. Huh. How do I? I'm trying to get the screen back up. How do I? video is paused. Why is the video paused? Video is paused. Why is the video paused? Are we back on? Are we back on? What's going on here? Okay, hold on. Hey. Broadcast. Okay, hold on. Hey. Broadcast. Okay, hold on. Hey. How do I... How do I... It's showing up on my phone that there's no picture. It's just a blue screen. I don't... It's showing up on my phone that there's no picture. Why is it doing that? I don't get that. I don't...